Hello and welcome to another edition of the GH Headquarters podcast with myself, D-Man, alongside my co-hosts,
Chad,
Don Mega C, and Curtis.
And I'm back, it's Shay.
Jesus.
So we've got two guests, Curtis and Shay. Repeat offender Shay and brand new to the scene, Curtis. So we're going to get straight into it. Curtis, tell us where you're from.
Jamaica, Uruguay. No, from South North, innit? Like the rest of them.
You could have just said London.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Why did you have to specify?
South North.
Shay, where you from?
Definitely not from
Hell.
these sides of the wood. Hell,
Well, we're too good
no,
for you,
I'm
yeah?
from Heaven actually. North London, well, northwest now.
He says an Arsenal top.
Yeah, anyway. So we're going to jump straight into it. So the first topic is Stefflon Don.
Fuck her.
Okay, so I don't know if Chad wants to introduce this one. Do you know this one? Do you know about this one?
I haven't seen the video.
I haven't seen the video, but I saw that she was trending, and it's pretty much she was Snapchatting someone that was working a 9 to 5, basically mocking him. Correct?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. She said she pitied someone working for somebody else for what she called chump change. Yeah, and obviously this went viral. She got a bit of heat on social media simply because of the fact that she's only just been signed, and it seems that she's getting above her station. Now, what do you lot think?
Who did she get signed by?
Polydor, I think.
Who?
Was it Polydor?
I don't know.
I thought it was
Well,
Sony.
I
It's
don't
Sony?
think she should get above her station. I think some of her friends used to like do dirt back in the day. So how can she really like cast judgment on anyone else?
Well, this is it. I mean, the majority of us work 9 to 5. There's nothing wrong with a 9 to 5. But she then tried to correct it. I think she said if people looked at the rest of the snap, she was saying she respects anyone who goes after what they want, but it's long being stuck in a dead end job that you don't believe in, getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning for a job that you don't believe, you don't enjoy. It's about making the most of your life, basically. But she didn't mean no harm by it.
How did she know that just by video of the guy though?
This is it.
So she's chatting shit.
Well, this is what they're saying. So, do you get what she, given the apology or the thing that she said after that, do you see where she's coming from, or is it still out of order?
No, because when Dame Dash was talking that reckless, what was you saying?
Me personally, Dame Dash is a prick anyway. Yeah.
Take away the fact that he's a prick. What he was saying is, how can you have another man calling you daddy? And he was basically saying that everyone should be a boss and work for themselves.
He said, what got me when he said is that your son wouldn't respect, he's talking to Envy and he said, your son won't respect you because you work for another man, which is bullshit. Yeah?
Wait, that's what I was gonna say. This girl,
Yeah.
this Stefflon, whatever. Well,
Seriously, can
how
you
old
just
is
get with
she?
the time?
How old is she?
She's like 25, 26.
25, 26.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, like, does she have any responsibilities?
No, she's
Because
got no
I think
kids.
a lot of people will like go and follow their dreams and not get out of bed to not do what they think's fun, and they ain't got no responsibilities. When you got responsibilities, you need to get out of your bed and you need to do what you need to do, innit?
Which I fully agree
maybe
with.
she don't understand that if she's like just like some young person with just
When her
living
career's
free
done
and
in
that,
2
innit?
years' time, what's she going to be doing?
Well, that's assuming her career will be done in 2 years' time because she's taking off at this
No,
at
I
this
think
moment.
I think she could if she carried on like how she's moving now. I definitely think that she could like
have some longevity.
yeah, 100%. There's no one in the UK like her at the moment.
What?
I've never heard of her.
Yeah, but bruv, you live in
Yeah,
a
but
cave,
you don't even know what live streaming on Instagram is. So
Insta scram.
Clint, what's your thoughts on this one?
Yeah, obviously, you know what she's probably trying to say, but when you try to mock someone on social media, it never comes across in a good way. So it's all about chasing your dreams. We understand that everyone would like to chase their dream, but sometimes you've got reality, you've got bills to pay, and you can't spend all your day, every day chasing your dream.
So two things from that. First of all, like, do you think these because a lot of these, she's not the first celebrity that's been like caught up in a storm where she's tweeted or they've tweeted something reckless and got some heat for it. Do you think they should give all the responsibility to Twitter to somebody else, their social media platform to somebody else, like
No.
their PR? No?
Nah, man.
That kind of kills the whole point of Twitter. The point of Twitter for a lot of celebrities is to interact with their fans in a way fans years ago would never be able to do.
Well, that was what I was going to touch on. You see, our generation, like, I know Jay-Z's obviously still active now, but them man there, they weren't accessible like that. If we wanted to find out what was going on with them, like we had to go read Word Up magazine and all them magazines and watch Yo MTV Raps and all that if we wanted to find out what was going on with them guys. So the fact that everyone is active on Twitter right now is, I don't want to say a blessing, but it's do you know, it's so easy.
It makes them almost touchable.
Yeah, so I know I just said that they shouldn't hand over the responsibilities to management and stuff like that, but if they did, it wouldn't be that much of a problem for me because they wasn't easily accessible like that back in the day anyway. So
I don't like when they've got handlers and PR people handling their
Adele,
account.
because Adele, remember, if you remember Adele, she pissed off a lot of people on her social media back in the day. They had to take it from her. So her tweets have come from a management company and all sorts.
Maybe someone like Donald Trump should get rid of his.
Well, that's the thing. You know,
Well.
where do you draw the line? Because Kanye West, like, they took it off him as well.
Did they?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I think when you become a certain level, you give it over to someone else. When you're like this, I can't remember her name, man. Like
Stefflon.
this celebrity,
Stefflon
Don.
she ain't no celebrity.
Yeah, exactly. You said the word celebrity. I think that's half the problem. If someone like a big
She's a
celebrity,
music
this would never
artist.
come from them because they got more sense. They got people handling their business.
Yeah, I agree
She's
with that.
not made it. She's not made it. She's not.
Yeah, but she's
this
entitled
big-
to say what
Yeah,
she's...
she's.
Well, that's
And
it.
she's
but I'm saying
entitled
this
to
would
hold
never,
call
this would
for
never
it.
come from someone who was a big celebrity because they've got people doing it for them. They've got.
But look
people
at-
to
alright,
know.
like I
I've got
said-
a question.
Yeah, go on.
Okay, so I think that people that work for somebody, I call that bitch work. Does that mean I'm offending every single person that works for somebody else?
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
Bitch work.
Not bitch work,
Wow.
Go on,
but
elaborate.
kind of like but I think because I've been in a job before where I've worked for somebody else, I think that if I was to now, and obviously being self-employed, if I was to go back working for somebody else, I don't think I'd be able to do it because I just feel like I am putting my energy and work into a company and that's not my company, and me personally, I don't want to work for somebody else because I'm so used to.
I can get that, but at the same time, what about the guy that has a family to support? Take one of my brethren. He's doing very well in his profession. He earns close to 3 figures, if not 3 figures. Yeah, he's got a wife and 2 kids. He loves his job, but he'll always be working under somebody.
I mean, I call it bitch work, but I just don't take offence by it. But to me, I just think it's bitch work.
But I
don't
don't take offense to it. But what I will say is, like, it's not everyone's dream to be self-employed. Like,
Yeah.
some people,
Or to be a business owner, yeah, 100%.
yeah, do you know what I mean? Like,
And
some
that's okay.
people like just want to work, like, just have a title within a company. Like, that it might be their aim to get to that level, and then that's it. Like, not everyone wants to be a business owner. I understand your point completely. If you do have dreams and you're not chasing them, then I can understand you using that term.
What about like unless you're like someone of the JD caliber and that, someone like Stefflon Don, whatever, she is effectively working for somebody because she's signed to a label.
Yeah,
Well,
she
yeah,
still
They
is.
govern
She
her
still is.
career, so for
still
her to
is
be
working
looking
for
down on
someone.
someone to do a 9 to 5, you're still doing effectively the same thing, but it's just not a 9 to 5, no?
At the end of the day, however people choose to get their money, that's not really anybody's business. What you do for a living, it doesn't define you as a person.
Yeah.
So how anyone gets their money, that should be their business. If somebody wants to sweep floors for a living, that's okay. And nobody should be able to tell you anything because at least you're getting your money and that's the main thing, no?
True. And like someone else put on Twitter, like those traders that work effectively 9 to 5 or just over, they earn a lot more than Stefflon Don's earning at the moment. So I don't know why she's talking and what classifies as chump change, because it then led to an argument about someone said is 35k a year a lot, and then someone said, well, to most people it is a lot, but then some people were like, well, no, it's not, kind of thing. So what do you class as chump change, and how do you know what people are earning and what
That
not?
answer, if I'm to go first, that answer, the question rather, doesn't make sense because a few of us here work or have worked in finance, right? So you know that it's all relative. It all comes down to what your disposable income is. I used to do loans for people that earn £500 a month. I've done loans for people that take home 15 grand a month, and their disposable income, believe it or not, obviously the more you earn, the more
you
your
spend,
outgoings are
yeah.
going to be. So when it comes to your disposable income, I'm not saying that it's practically the same, but it's not that big a difference or that big. Do you know what I mean? Everyone still finds himself in the same situation. When you're earning more, you spend more. So that salary, what it is you're earning and that, everyone lives according to their means, or they should do anyway. So for me, I can't give you an answer into what chump change is. Someone that's earning 12,000 a year could still be living just as good as someone that's taking on 35 or 50 or 70, whatever.
Anyone else got anything else to add on that one?
I will say though, before we wrap this topic up, you see, someone just said something about self-employed, right? A lot of these girls nowadays are coming out with this. No. A lot of these girls are coming out with this MUA in their bio. Can you tell me what the difference between that is? Yeah?
That's bullshit.
And some
MUA?
brother and
Makeup
artist and some brother that's on Oxford Street selling his mixtape. Yeah, that's the equivalent. So
no, how's that the equivalent?
This self-employed nonsense that a lot
For
of
the
these
record,
girls
I'm not
come
at
out
MUA.
with. I wasn't talking about
I'm
you,
just
know.
saying, I'm just clearing it up.
I wasn't talking about you. I didn't attack you. I didn't ask you what it is you do because you said self-employed. I didn't ask you to elaborate. I'm just saying there are a lot of girls out there, especially on Twitter. A lot of them have podcasts as well. In their bio, it says things like entrepreneur, yeah. And what is it they're actually doing?
No, that's a good point because
Right.
no matter what the perception that people put out on Twitter is not the reality half the time. Like this MUA
it's
business,
stunting for the gram, isn't it?
There's so many because if you get on their YouTube and give a couple tips on how to do your beat your face is what they call it now these days.
What?
Beat your
The
face?
beat they call
I
it the
beat my
beat.
face.
Yeah.
Beat your face.
Yeah. The beat by and
Yeah.
they say the makeup artist and all
Yeah.
that. Then
And then-
it makes them feel qualified as a
And then
some
they
sort of
stop
professional.
recording, go downstairs and ask their mum what they cooked for dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah, next topic.
But anyway, yeah, so we'll move on anyway. So the next topic was, and this is a question for all of you, yeah? Do you think you can be in a monogamous relationship if you are a celebrity or in the public eye?
No.
Why? No, first. You said no, Curtis said no, Clint.
Don't throw. He said no. Don't throw.
No,
me.
this is just one word answer, just yes or no.
As a celebrity?
Yeah, if you're the celebrity, could
Okay.
you be in a monogamous relationship?
Depends how big, but I'm gonna just say no.
Okay. I'm going to say no. Chad?
Yes,
What? You could be in a monogamous relationship.
correct.
Are you likely to be in a monogamous relationship if you were a celebrity, do you reckon? What's the percent? Is it more likely yes or no?
I don't know. Don't see why not.
Okay, Shay?
I would like to say yes, because I like the way, obviously, how my heart is set up and how I love.
Lies.
No,
Lies.
hold on,
Alright,
wait
let's
a
start with
minute,
you. Let's start with you then.
wait,
Lies told
by the
wait,
podcast.
hold on a
Go on,
minute.
go
I'm
on.
not lying.
Go on.
Yeah, because of the way I love and what I want out of life. I would say yes, but also I know people that are famous, you could say, or celebrities, and it's like they're not living in a normal world. So at the same time as well, I'd say no.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Right. Look, I don't know if it was it Chris Rock or whoever said like a man in his faith has options.
Yes.
It was
Chris
no,
Rock.
it wasn't. It was Eddie Murphy.
Was it Eddie
Was
Murphy?
it Eddie Murphy?
Well, it's Chris Rock.
Was
It's
it?
Chris
I thought
Rock.
it, did,
And that is real talk.
that is so.
I use that to
100%.
tell
Right
everyone
now.
to this day, and
100%.
that's you that told me
I
this.
am
always
not.
say
I am
that.
not a celebrity, and I could have a monogamous relationship.
You can?
I'm not. I could.
You can have a monogamous
I could,
relationship.
but for one reason.
Why?
I keep myself at home. Yeah.
He doesn't go on the
I
gram
don't-
or anything.
So
I will not-
basically,
I
you're
will
a
not
thirst
have-
bucket, and you need
No,
to. You
no,
can't
no.
see
No, he's a
any
man.
temptation.
He's a man.
Listen.
No, so you
If
can't
there's
see any
options-
temptation.
Listen, if I go out,
No,
yeah,
come on.
No. If there's girls throwing themselves at me,
There's
it's
a difference,
hard.
isn't it? There's a difference.
Like the options, if your options are there, like obviously, like there's a bit of like a couple options. You can maybe say no, but if you get options constantly, like
Yeah,
a celebrity
exactly.
is,
Like-
Because you're a piece of
Seriously.
shit and don't know how to say no.
No,
Yes,
no.
yes,
Let's
I'm
be honest.
talking
yes.
no.
Let's be
No,
honest.
You're a
Let's be
thirst
honest.
bucket. Would you
No.
like a straw in
No.
that?
It's not
Tell
even
him
first
again.
bucket. Like, end of the day, yeah, we all know like a lot of men have the mentality is they don't go looking for it. It's not there. There's no problem. Keep
Oh,
themselves to
please.
themselves. No, this
That is
no, it's
bullshit.
from a men's perspective, yeah. But if you're a celebrity, yeah, say like you're a Chris Brown, yeah, and day after day after day, you're performing on the road, whatever. Or if you're a basketball player or whatever, every night, at least 5 girls are throwing themselves at you. Yeah. What are the chances of you resisting forever? You've got your missus at home. What are the chances of you resisting every night forever?
Hang on 1 second,
You need
right?
to find a detour home then. Like,
No,
another
you're on the
route.
road. You're on the road.
Well, you better find
know
another
the
route
Kevin
home.
Hart.
Kevin Hart is a prime example. Kevin Hart was sitting in a car talking to a woman. Look how that turned out. There are cameras in 2017. There are cameras everywhere. You better take your ass home.
No, but there's a
bruv,
difference.
don't get it twisted,
And-
yeah. Then celebrities can get out, bruv. You
Have you heard of
never
an NDA? Have you not heard of an NDA, bruv? A non-disclosure agreement.
Bruv, you never catch them.
That's what I'm saying.
You will never
And bruv,
catch them.
using
I don't know about all this
Kevin
shit,
Hart
man.
is a poor example because he was a dirtbag. And he's a self-confessed dirtbag.
Was he a dirtbag?
Yes, I
Yeah,
read his
he
book.
was.
He was a dirtbag.
Yeah, but with his current wife, you know what I mean? Like, he pressed the reset button.
No, but how did he get with his current wife? Yeah,
Why you
when
so
he was,
loud?
while he was still married.
Why are you so loud?
Because it's the truth. Because he was still married and she was the side chick.
Oh, was she the side chick?
Yeah.
I did hear about that
They
recently.
had a big debate
actually.
the other day on
Damn.
social
I
media.
did. I heard
Yeah.
about that recently.
He's saying they were separated. She's saying let's not act like you were innocent, bro. Like
Well.
you were seeing that before we separated, and then we separated. Then you got married. Then you got with her proper. So
And now she's nervous.
Exactly.
right,
What happens when he gets bored of her?
well,
Well, be careful how you found them because you just might lose them the same way. I'm
Which is true.
walking evidence of that.
but as a woman, if it's Kevin Hart, if it's a celebrity coming your way, and he's saying that he loves you and and giving you that good life, how many women are turning it down? Yeah, and that's for half the reason why these men get so much trouble, because these women love the people for what they are, that status, whatever. Men know, especially the ugly ones. Yeah, men. Rick Ross. Yeah, he just breeded another stripper. Yeah, they can't control themselves.
Yeah, because well, the way they're seeing it is that they'll be set for life. They want to get saved, don't they?
Yeah, the women want to get saved.
Yeah.
But as I'm saying, they will do anything they can to get with these guys. so, as a man, I'm just saying, if I was a celebrity,
Banging everything inside.
I wouldn't have a long-term relationship. If I went into
Why, though?
no, if I
'Cause
went
at the end of the day, even
No.
if you was even if you're a celebrity, like at the end
You
of the
still
day,
want
that
it, yeah.
shit gets boring.
It
Like,
does.
come
No,
on,
let me
it
check. Yeah,
gets
what I'm saying
boring.
is, if I came into it in a relationship, that's different. But if I'm single, it'll be a long time before I settle down as a celebrity, because
Yeah, look at Tyrese, he only got married recently, no?
Yeah.
And he was like, he messed around for a really long time.
a long time. But remember, he had long-term girlfriends and he cheated on them, and he openly confessed that.
This one he met really quick, actually.
Yeah, that one. I don't know what to make of that. I hope he's happy, whatever. But this is Tyrese. Tyrese is, to me, is still a gallus. I don't think Tyrese is the settling down type. That's just the perception.
When you
I
come
get.
of an age,
Yeah, no,
don't you
I think
you just
if you're a celebrity and say like you've been in the game for like long time, like Tyrese, like 20 years or something,
Yeah.
then I think you can settle down after that. Like, I disagree with what you just said, that if you come into it in a long-term relationship, they might be different. No, I think if you come into it in a long-term relationship, you're definitely cheating. Definitely. Because you're not used to all that attention.
Look
bro.
at Anthony Martial.
You're not used to that attention.
Yeah, true.
You're
Look at Anthony
definitely...
Martial.
I think...
No, but he come to Manchester.
I think you can only maybe stay faithful if you're famous, if like when you've been in it for a long time.
So what about
But then you
Jay-Z
get
then?
bored,
Living
What about
in- you're
Jay-Z?
living in
Jay-Z
a
cheated on
different-
Beyonce.
You get bored of it.
But you're living in these celebrities are living in a completely different lifestyle than what we're living in.
Yeah.
So their rules in this celebrity world are completely different. Do you know what I mean?
As in what? Elaborate on that one. What do you
Like,
mean?
okay, so like Jay-Z and Beyonce, Jay-Z cheated on her, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
she wasn't leaving Jay-Z because they are a brand. Together, they are stronger together than they are separate. Maybe that's the reason why she didn't leave him if he cheated on her.
So what about Ludacris and Gabrielle Union and Dwayne Wade and his wife there? All them people there, they all cheated. They got next girls pregnant. They still stayed, but they're not really a brand.
Who stayed with who? What, Gabrielle Union was
Gabrielle
with who?
Union and Wade is a brand.
Yeah, they
That's
stay.
it, that's
Ludacris and
That's
his
the one that she's with now, isn't
yeah.
it?
And
No, but weren't they on a break?
But yeah, thank you. Yeah, they were on the break.
Oh,
bro. They were on the
okay.
break.
Right, so-
The break
right,
mats.
so-
The break mats.
Yeah, right. So he didn't cheat, yeah?
Yeah, take
I mean,
that.
if you
Yeah.
want a break,
okay.
I guess.
So Ludacris and his mister, were they on a break?
Hey, don't be dissing guys
Bro,
in my
but
top
when-
5. Allow it.
For when you can't tell me Ludacris's wife's name, she's
Eudoxie.
She's
Her
staying
name's
with
Eudoxie.
What's her name?
Eudoxie.
Come again?
See, no one
Eudoxie.
knows.
Where are you
bro.
from?
But when no one knows her, she's staying with him.
What, so he cheated on his wife?
Yeah,
And?
breeding next girl.
Yeah, well, if she's staying with him, like, she's not getting another Ludacris, is she?
Let's be realistic.
Come
These
on.
celebrities have got so many
And this is
chicks
why.
throwing
This is
themselves out
exactly
there.
why.
Right, this is what I'm
if
saying.
you're famous,
It's
you'll
just-
cheat. Exactly,
That's what I'm
exactly
saying.
why.
That's what I'm
At
saying.
the end of the day, a man is a man, yeah? A man and a woman are wired completely differently. So at the end of the day, if you think that your man's going to be faithful to you,
So what about Rihanna? Do you think she's the faithful type?
Nah.
Hell no.
I think
Nah.
she's the feisty type.
Nah. Unless you're giving her that good D. No. Listen, it takes. I bet for a fact. Unless you're giving her that good D and you're putting her in her place, she will cheat on you.
Chris
Chris
Brown
Brown put her in her
He
place
tried that,
several
bro.
times.
It went wrong. It went horribly wrong, bro.
Well, I mean, he took it a bit too far, didn't he? So.
Did you watch his interview though? Not going too far left.
I watched. Yeah, I watched. The film's coming up. I watched it in the yeah. It's a bit.
Well, there's a film.
Yeah, it's a documentary about him.
I saw it at cinema.
You saw it?
I haven't. I honestly did.
Oh yeah, it's out recently. But yeah. So you're saying, Shay, that you reckon that if you was in the limelight, you could be in a monogamous relationship, no problem.
I mean, if I was to get famous tomorrow, would I be in a monogamous relationship? Not straight away, no. But
Can you
obviously,
be in one
I
now?
want to. Yes, I could be in a monogamous relationship. I was in a monogamous relationship on and off for 7 years, and I
On and off.
I dedicated and gave my love and my heart and my every part of being to him. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
He gave what?
Fuck all, because let's just not get into that.
Right. So on the flip side now, could you lot date a public figure?
Yes.
I could, but you need to understand what comes with it. So listen, this is why so many girls I know, they date footballers and the footballers cheat on them, and it's okay because they're just getting a Chanel bag in replacement. And it's okay for a little while until you wake up and you realise you want something more than that. But some women never do.
But could you deal with everything that comes with it as well? Like,
Listen, I am not going to deal with some guy cheating on me just for some bags.
not
and shit.
just a
Like,
cheating,
no.
but I mean like the constant attention that you'll be getting, like people outside your door taking pictures,
Or
paparazzi
he
in your
be getting
bushes,
more.
or
Listen, I'm one for privacy, so I like to come out of my house looking like a tramp. Like one day I might want to come out of my house in a full face of makeup, and 1 minute I want to come out of my
right.
house.
So if you come out looking beat up and then the press put in the paper,
Well, I
that,
mean,
you know,
listen,
you're
even
ill,
when I
you're
am
this,
in
that,
pajamas, I still look fly. But
and they drag up your history, your past, and all that. Do you reckon? Because remember, they will be digging into your past and everything. Are you happy with that? Are you strong enough to cope with that?
do you know what? I'm the type of person now where I just don't really give a shit what anyone else has to say. To be quite honest, so
Yeah?
you can dig up what you want to say. I've had digs like all my life.
Yeah, but this is like you getting.
Come on, I've had people go in on me. Like you should know.
I
I've
know.
had people go in.
I know,
like,
Yeah,
but
D,
this
you
is
should know.
this is time. Shut up. This is times 100.
Right.
This is times 100 now. So you got like people DMing you. You've got the press. You're in the front of the Daily Star and all these things. They're
You're
just
losing friends.
they're just and they're making up lies about you.
Well, people that you're losing those friends that you're losing, they obviously weren't your real friends.
Not a friend, but like
People that you grew up with.
remember the guy that you're always a star in it. So
She
you're gonna
said
get.
she can
People are
handle
gonna,
it. D.
people are gonna write loads of stuff about me. I already know that because I was talking to my mum the other day and we were talking about how we should be in Celebrity Big Brother, and I said I would sell my story before anyone else would sell my story because then that way no one could talk shit about me.
How much do you reckon you get for your story?
Quite a bit, I think.
It's that sensational, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Chad, what you say? What you say? That could you date a celebrity?
Yes.
You reckon you'd be comfortable with it?
Yes.
Your past dragged up
You've got to be
everything.
really secure as well.
Don't
with
care.
yourself.
You're that secure. You're not, and you're not that possessive as well. So they're gonna be rumors that.
You know I'm not possessive.
Are you not?
Pause.
Yeah, all right,
does-
but it's out there that she banged Jay-Z or she did that. So Chris Brown's been namming her out and all them things there.
Don't care.
Yeah, you can handle it.
Don't care.
I don't know.
What
do you think you
accent
can
is
handle
that?
it? Do you not think you could handle it?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I think you could.
Yeah, could you handle
No,
it?
he would. He'll probably move out and that like for a bit, and then move back in and see.
Back and forth. I've had enough. I'm going football.
Could you handle it?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I think depends on the celebrity. Because I couldn't be dealing with no paparazzi. I could never be famous. Me,
He'd have his Kanye moments from
I
his
could
straggling
never
paparazzi and
be
everything, bro.
famous because I could not deal with that kind of people just harassing me. Like I've always said I prefer to be rich than famous.
Yeah, I think
Not
yeah.
rich
Yeah,
and
I prefer to be
famous.
rich
Not
than
rich and famous. I
famous.
don't want the status. I just have the money. So as a celebrity who's like private, because you get celebrities, you don't know nothing about them. You get some celebrities, you don't know nothing about them. Like they're famous people, proper big famous people, but you don't know who they're banging and all kinds of nonsense. Sometimes it's out there because they put it out there.
Yeah.
Let me put it out there.
You go to them red carpet events and they just push you to the side and thing, and then just taking picture of the.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm
I
not
wouldn't even
famous,
go.
isn't it?
I wouldn't even go to the red carpet.
Yeah, she's buying you a license. You know, like the Shani video when she buys you a car with her name on the license plate and that. Is that alright?
Basically taking a piss, isn't it? That's just serious being silly. Why would you do that? Yeah,
that's
but
a
no, if it's a gift, I don't need a name on it. Yeah, but if it was like a private celebrity, then yeah, could be with her. Like, I wouldn't care about going red carpet.
Would you use
things.
your celebrity status to get other chicks?
No, man.
Don't lie.
No, because you're not. No, because you need to know.
lie.
You need to.
You guys are
no,
lying.
because you need to get it in your head. You're not a celebrity. They are.
Okay. Cool.
In it, like, no, man. I wouldn't use that. I'd just be like, I'm with her. She's my girl. In it, like, just
I
private.
personally-
thing.
I don't
Listen,
think I
my
could
friend
do
used
it.
to date a famous footballer. We used to use
Name
his
names.
name everywhere.
I know,
Name
I
names.
know the name.
You know who it is.
Yeah.
Name names.
Yeah.
We're not about that. Like,
We don't drop names
Yeah,
around
we don't
here. I don't
disclose
even
that.
fuck with her like that anymore. But still, but he was a.
She was interesting to know.
Oh, did you met her? Didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he used to be a Premiership football player for Tottenham. But that's it. Goes as far as that.
The fuck?
Jamie O'Hara.
No.
Anyway,
Screw
Yeah, I don't think
screw.
I could handle it myself. 'Cause I don't want no stories dragged up against me. I've got enough of a past, man. I don't need
We've got
that.
too much skeletons in our
Yeah,
closet.
I don't
I've got
need that
best
shit.
skeletons, but I don't care
I don't
what
give
comes
a
out. If
shit.
they come
Yeah,
out,
straight.
they come out and people
Listen,
find
you
out
love
I'm a
me
piece
for
of
how I
shit.
am.
Who
Like, you
cares?
take me or leave me.
Leave
That's
you.
true.
Next subject.
About
Anyway.
leave you. How rude.
Anyway,
Go
Chad's gonna introduce the next subject anyway.
Which is what?
Terrell and Nakitta.
Fuck Nakitta. So Terrell
that bitch.
and Nakitta.
Who are they first?
Who
of
are
all?
they and what do they do?
So Terrell was a former gangbanger, correct?
Why have they got to say gang?
He's from the roads,
for?
isn't it? He was from the roads. Yeah, he was about that life. Yeah.
Was he in a gang?
Because there might be, Caucasians that are listening to this.
Oh,
Who want
Yeah.
that? Who like
So-
that stereotypical view?
So
Oh,
I wanna give them the Daily Mail version.
oh jeez, gang
So
banger.
a former gangbanger,
Jobless.
hashtag jobless, who turned his life around. He came off the roads. See, if I spoke like that, they'd be like, "What is he talking about?" Even though Brixton is a little bit more gentrified now. Okay,
It
so
definitely is.
he's come off of the roads and he's turned his life around. He's doing youth work and all kinds of good stuff with people in the local community, mentoring them, young people.
Block workout.
Personal training and stuff like that. And he met this South African queen.
Apparently, she's not even South African. Did you hear
Right,
that?
it gets deeper and deeper, is it?
Yeah, apparently her parents were just born there.
Apparently he dropped a hint. Apparently she's escorting now, but that's another story. But anyway, we'll get to that.
Oh, please, go on.
So she's a vlogger.
The views of D-Man are not the views of everybody associated
I said
affiliated
apparently.
with
That's a
GH
disclaimer there, guys.
headquarters.
Go to Snapchat. Anyway, go on. Yeah.
Who's Snapchat Terrell's?
Yeah.
They've got together and
She had a a big online presence beforehand. Anyway, from
She
the vlogging
wasn't
and
that big though, was she? Before him?
She was getting up there. Her numbers were quite substantial.
but
Why?
not
'Cause
as well known as Terrell. Terrell was known
No,
to the
she
hood,
was. She
and-
was. Yeah. But she, in terms of social media presence, she was bigger than him.
What? She was bigger than him before?
Yeah.
No, I
On
don't
the
even
vlogging,
know.
she was. She
But
was.
she weren't in our world though.
No. She wasn't.
All right
she wasn't.
then, so then she
wasn't.
can fuck off.
Yeah.
So they got together. They're all over social media. Everyone's using the hashtag goals, and I'm gonna let D-Man take it over from here
Relationship
because
goals.
he's gonna say something in a minute, and I'm gonna interrupt him.
What?
I want you to continue from here. So they was on social media. Everyone was saying hashtag goals. They became the YouTube couple that everyone wanted to be like, and continue.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Like they did a series of videos every week. They had their own little YouTube channel. They, like I said, they were hashtag goals. Everyone praised the way he liked. He looked after her, respected her, and he dropped some bits where girls were DMing him, and he used to show her or bait them up or whatever.
And what did I say to you at the time?
You did
D-Man?
say that it's all gonna come crashing down eventually. You're gonna find but you said when he cheats on her, you're gonna find out whether it's hashtag goals or not. You're gonna see them in a different light.
And did she or did she not accuse him of that as well?
She did accuse him of
Was
that.
she
Okay.
accused him of cheating?
So basically, the plot thickens because what happened was they had this perfect image, and then a story leaks that he slapped up the black girl from Little Mix in a restaurant.
Fuck that girl from Little Mix anyway.
And that's all we was given at the time, that he clapped her up. There was a conversation, some sort of heated argument. He said something like, "You wouldn't be talking like that if my girl was here." An argument ensued, and he slapped her. So I had to go to court, and then it got forgotten for a while, and it got brought back up, and it basically came out that they're saying that he had a tag on him. He had a restraining order against him for the girl. He couldn't be near a certain amount of meters away from this girl, whatever. And then suddenly they stopped posting. Terrell and Nakitta stopped posting videos. They stopped posting Snapchats and Insta posts and whatever, and removed each other from the Insta posts, whatever. Then it comes out she's left him. Yeah, she's left him. And the Daily Mail called him jobless. They called him a thug. He was getting all this bad press. Basically, he kept quiet. And then it comes to last week. She drops the video. Yeah.
She's a dickhead for dropping that video.
Well, first of all, let's talk about the fact that
such a mug.
When it first came out, he got vilified on social media. This is before the video. He got vilified for being an abuser, being violent, being a thug, and all this by majority female Twitter. There were some males getting in as well, but it's majority female
Why?
Twitter.
Because he's very alpha male, and his
Yeah,
presence may be a little bit aggressive.
Right, and the fact that it came out that he slapped the girl. Then it came out allegedly that the little mix girl spat in his face, and that's why he reacted.
What, did she spit in his face?
Well, this is what
she
came
spat in his
up.
face. She deserves a slap.
Right, now that's another subject, because I know everyone feels a bit strongly about. I feel strong about it. If someone spits in your face, male or female,
That's disrespect.
you have to take what's coming. But that's a different thing. Anyway, so the tables evened up a little bit. Yeah, that maybe he wasn't as bad as they said he was, and then she drops the video. Now I don't know if anyone wants to I think Chad should describe this video. I don't know if you saw it, right? You see it, right?
Did you see the video? The video
That
has
Nakitta
statement
dropped.
video.
I'll be honest. I watched. I could only stomach maybe 5 minutes of it, and then I turned it off.
All right.
She's a fucking idiot.
So she dropped it like a lot of people say on Twitter. She dropped it like a diss track, bruv. Like she played some bit at the beginning, some recorded conversation with him, where she must have told him that they're breaking up or something, and he's going a bit mad. Yeah, as you would, like he's saying, "Are you mad?" But he didn't threaten her or nothing. But the way she set it up is like she played this innocent victim, and he was the aggressor basically. And then she went on to say that not only that she imagines him tapping on her window with a gun. She's seen him be violent in front of her and all blah blah, which a lot of people took to mean
She's been present for one too many times.
right, and people interpret he's been violent towards her, although she didn't say that. Then she said he's got some mental issues basically.
He's got mental health issues.
Bro,
Yeah.
can I be honest? None of this matters. Yeah.
Why?
Because why weren't she talking this crud to begin with? What I said to everyone is everyone just needs to stay out of people and business. Let them get on with it. Like,
But
let
who
them
get on
do
with
their...
No, but when you put it,
But
no,
remember,
you
they're a
can't do that.
social media couple.
You're
They put their
online.
business out there. Yeah, so it's for people to comment and get involved whether they like it or not.
What I mean by that is, like me, for example, me and you saw everything that they was posting, everything they was doing. Was me and you quoting them saying hashtag goals when he was saying to her, "Oh, you're my queen," and these girls are DMing me rare tete. Was me and you quoting that and
No.
saying, "Rah, we should aspire to be like him"?
No.
We wasn't. That's
No.
what I'm saying. Not everything that someone puts in front of you, you have to swallow. So what I'm saying is, let them get on with it, because you and I both know that behind closed doors, things are always different.
Yeah.
And it was always going to come out some kind of foolishness somewhere, or when they mash up, as they have, one of them was going to start talking reckless about the other, because that's always the way in it. When you're
but
with
she
a
went a bit
girl,
too deep with
when
that,
you're
though.
with a girl and you're in love, yeah, you're the best sex she's ever had. When you broke up, yeah, your things are small and you're rubbish and you only last 30 seconds. No, but it's true
That's
though.
true.
No, not
Alright.
always
Yes.
though. No, not always.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
girls are always
I'm
in their
sorry. I
feelings
just
when the
don't-
relationship
no,
is
no,
done.
no. Let me tell you
Ways.
something. I don't agree with how she went about that in terms of like, if you really, really had love and respect for somebody, no matter how hurt you were, you wouldn't go out. You wouldn't go out and say that in public.
Right.
Like, and accuse somebody of having mental health issues. That's not something you should be chucking around,
Yeah,
you know.
and that's what he touched on as well. But the
Yeah.
thing is, she released the video. Can we understand why she did it?
No,
No.
go fuck yourself.
Right.
She's a
Not you,
fucking
her.
idiot.
Remember-
And did you not see her like glancing down? It looked like it was really scripted.
It was
to
very
me.
scripted. It was very scripted. It was a
Like-
poor attempt, and to be honest, he came out better for it because he released the video after that.
He didn't even need to
He
He
release
didn't
his
even.
video.
But the thing is about his video, he didn't conduct himself very well. I feel like, I mean, he is who he is, so you can't take the road out of the
There
person.
you
Do you
go.
know what I mean? So obviously, but come on, if you're a public figure, and I don't know, I just don't. The
His
first,
interview was rubbish.
it was rubbish. 'cause
It
the
was
first
just him
2 minutes,
eating
I just
Chinese
thought-
for 15 minutes.
I just thought, are you joking? I'm like, you just look like a fool.
Yeah, but there's something to be said that it's more authentic than the other one, though, isn't it?
It's not about authenticity.
Well,
Like,
no, but it is, because at the end of the day, they're in
Well,
that
they're
space
both
now.
bullshit.
Yeah, they're in
they
that
both
space.
look stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
but
both
the
look
thing
dumb.
is, they know people buy into it. Yeah, remember, they make money off this stuff.
I mean,
yeah?
I watched
They're
it.
making
I
money
ain't
off
gonna
this.
lie. 6
Yeah?
o'clock it was on.
But right, exactly. He dropped it on the internet. We're playing at 6 p.m. or something like. Give me 24 hours, whatever.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
people locked into it, yeah, and they are now in that public space. So whether they like it or not, you probably have no choice but to respond.
I caught a lot of corn online, you know, as you saw, because when it all came out that he must have thumped this woman in her face or slapped the woman in her face, whatever, yeah. And I was saying, if you lot weren't so inner, you wouldn't be so into your feelings right now at the fact that he's done that. You've built someone up to be on this pedestal, yeah, saying that their relationship goes this and the other, and then you find out they thumped down someone, now you're upset. Who told you to go fast up yourself and aspire to have a boyfriend that's like him anyway when you don't know nothing outside of his relationship when he logs offline?
Right, so
that's your business.
Clint, did you see any of this?
Nope, I didn't see it. I don't know who they are, and I don't care who they are.
So what do you think about the whole social media couples and that?
If you in a relationship, keep your motherfucking business off the gram, off Twitter, if you want to keep it.
Right, okay, so in this particular situation, there's another one as well. I don't know if you lot know. There's a one called Dana and Amit, yeah?
No.
No, who are they?
Who's that?
Where are you
Right.
dragging these
No,
people
listen,
from,
no,
bro?
but the thing is, Dana she was like some aspiring UK artist anyway, yeah? She's in the music scene, whatever, yeah?
That's all we need.
And the guy was a model / something else, whatever. And they're like the lower Terrell and Nakitta, basically.
You're not talking about. Are you talking about the light skinned prison guy that was in jail and then now she's
No.
I swear
No,
this
that's
done was
Terrell.
on Bread.
Huh?
I swear this done was on Don't Tell Bread.
No, I don't know. He got a tattoo on his neck
What are you
and
talking about?
Amit and... Are you look? What?
Kind of gay.
Nah, that's not him. I don't think that's him.
The light skin one that's a model now.
Black girl.
Yeah.
She sings.
Yeah.
Isn't
Who are these people?
Right. So, he's light skinned.
He's
Army.
They're
Yeah.
all light skin.
You watch too much TV,
Anyway,
bro.
let me tell you a story anyway.
Light skin.
They're now a social media couple, basically, yeah? And they don't get as many views as Terrell and Nakitta, but they're quite well known. And then,
Are they British?
yeah. And
Are they
what happened was, he cheated on her, basically.
Good.
Yeah?
What are you saying good for? You're so rude.
He cheated on her.
Because all
And-
women deserve to be cheated.
But they're married. They're actually
Oh,
married.
don't stop.
Yeah, they're married. Yeah, so he cheated on her.
Wait,
And-
from when you're a married YouTube couple, there's problems.
No. But this is what it is. They're married from before, but she was always on the YouTube anyway. Yeah, but she
get
kind
off.
yeah. But this is the thing. She basically he bought into her brand basically because he couldn't really avoid it. Basically, she got married. She wanted to put on the thing, whatever, and he was supporting her, whatever. And then he got a bit of platform out of it, basically. Anyway, so he's cheated on her. He's come out and made a video apologizing and saying he fucked up, blah blah. She's come on there, and the first thing she said is, "Oh, I'm turning off the monetizer thing because she gets paid for these YouTube videos, whatever. She's bawling in front of the thing, whatever, blah blah." Now, my thing is, if you're in that situation where your missus, you meet a girl, and she is a vlogger, she's whatever, and she wants you to be involved in that,
Yeah, I know where we're going with this.
do you do it?
Is she making money from it? Is she making
She's
money?
making money. It's part of her career. It's part. She
He-
because she said she gave up teaching or something for this kind of thing.
Alright, so he's got
what
into that
people are
life
saying?
and started getting notoriety and attention because of her. Yeah?
Yeah, pretty much. I might be telling you wrong, but yeah, I think
it's
so.
her fault he cheated.
What?
That's
Fuck off, bro.
That's her fault.
How is it her fault?
Hold on,
She brought him into the
She
life.
brought him
I was
in
just reading
to
something,
this
but
vlog
what?
thing. If she brought him into this
This space.
this space, making him get popular, bringing making
He's a
him,
pretty boy type anyway, so he's probably
yeah, but he gonna get more attention if like YouTube and Twitter people are all like on them, and she's like, yeah, this is like she's trying to make money off her marriage, yeah, basically, yeah.
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 So that's her fault.
That's the truth.
That is her fault.
It's not. He's
If
going.
he all
he's
of a
going
sudden
up.
doesn't want to be a part of that anymore, and then he's like, okay, let me, take a step back, and I don't want to be involved in that, and hence the reason why that led him to cheating. Okay, that's understandable, but it doesn't make it right.
Yeah, it don't make it right, but she's like, no, but she got to take some responsibility for that. For him cheating. Like,
I don't think she can blame herself, bro, for
No.
him cheating.
But you see, understand
coming-
where
yeah, I see where it
it's coming
The
from,
option
though.
she gave him.
gave him
what
that
kind of
life.
what kind of a silly woman is giving her man the options?
But that's like
that don't
someone
make
like
sense.
that's like a singer getting a husband like a recording contract, and he becomes a bit of a star, and it goes to his head. So it's her fault.
You can't stop. You can't
it's
stop
not-
your
not her
boyfriend getting
fault.
fame if he's actually.
No,
She
she was making money off them being in the relationship. She obviously might have thought, raw,
You
yeah.
built up
More money,
Frankenstein.
more money, I bring him in
alright,
too.
here's another thing. Do you not think
No
there's
sympathy.
Do you not think there's some sort of positive for, especially married couples that are on there, yeah? Positive light that can be taken from younger people to aspire to that, even if it's not true in but what they see.
No, go look at your
because of that,
parents.
If you're like,
No, alright.
in
Yeah,
love,
And if they ain't together, and if they ain't
Though.
together, then tough shits.
Say that
Don't you
again?
think?
And if they're not together, then tough shit.
No,
Go
no,
look at
no.
your auntie and uncle.
But don't you think in this generation now, where that so many people they've come from like broken homes and like they don't come from parents, seeing this on social media and online, it is good for some people because
That's what I'm
they
saying.
don't have that.
It gives it something to believe
It's like
in.
when I was last on the podcast before, I did briefly touch on the subject of Terrell and Nakitta. At the time, it was nice to have two couples, two people to be a couple and to show something online. Other
Nah,
than
it was
our
pathetic and it was cringe.
No, but it's okay. Yeah, it was a little bit cringe. Cool, granted. But also at the end of the day, how many people are online like showing love and relationships? Not that many people.
And it's
okay, and look
fake.
how both of them have ended.
Exactly,
So
fake.
that's real life.
There are some out there that are
What
still
was
going.
it Terrell said? Fake.
Yeah, but they're more for you because
fake.
you got into a fake relationship.
Well, that's it,
And then
more
put
for
your
women.
heart
More
like,
for everyone for swallowing their shit.
no, but I don't think he was coming from a fake place. I think she might have been coming from a fake place, but initially he wasn't.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't think he
I don't
was.
care.
I think he
I'm
did.
glad it's done because it was foolishness.
So all the ones that are out there you think are foolish.
They're all foolishness.
Anyway,
Stop
so
looking at
Terrell,
other
if you're
people.
listening, holla. No, joking.
No, but end of the
You
but-
must like getting tumped down and drama.
No, but at the
No,
same
what do
time,
you mean?
it's with anything in social media, anything out there, whether it's social media or music video or whatever. People aspire to be those kind of people, or they look up to them people.
I don't think you should look up to.
I don't think you should.
I don't think you should look up to these famous people because they're not.
they're human at the end of the day. Like it's not, but
Exactly.
it's unless you're looking up to just your parents and your family and that, there are going to be people that will take something positive from these things, and they can probably build a relationship with their other half and see this. Look, it's not all beating this girl, that girl, that girl. There is something as a positive relationship.
It's all dead food, bro.
I don't agree. I mean, don't get that example is a bad example anyway. There are others that are more positive, but
Where are their good examples?
Why are there so many of them?
What, these public figures?
No, I'm not. I
Because
never heard of none of
we've
them.
It's an
made
industry at the end of the
we've
day.
made it okay for these people to be about and for them to be able to make money off us now.
But remember,
how
we
sad.
say everything else that we have to look at the group chat, bro. When they're talking about the derogatory things in hip hop, beating this girl, selling drugs, but the moment something positive is out there, we're slating that as well.
No,
Why?
but
It's not positive.
No, but
It's positive.
no, but that's different. That's
It's like
different.
lies.
Part of positive, like people just doing positive actions. Yeah, that's one thing. But putting your relationship, that's different. A relationship to be like, no, like a relationship. That's between you two. That's like. Look,
That's
I
right.
can't imagine someone having
Your
this-
shit should be private at the end of the
Exactly,
day.
I can't imagine
and
having-
then-
Exactly. It should
It's
be
about
private.
money, man. The way
Yeah,
I
yeah,
see
that's
it,
what
if
I
you're,
feel.
that's
They're
what
putting it
I
on there for
exactly.
money.
I know
They
nothing about this, but I feel if I was to put my relationship all over the internet every chance I get,
You need to
I'll
keep
do that
it
for money,
separate.
bro.
Yeah, you need to keep it separate. At the end of the day, who you're portraying to be online as a couple, that should be a certain vision and a brand that you're going to portray to everyone else. Who you are behind the scenes can be a little bit similar, but you need to leave some sort of private, like you need to have some sort of privacy for yourselves behind the scenes and not give it all to everyone.
And the key word there was portrayal.
Go ahead. What do you mean?
They're portraying a life that they're not really living.
There you
Yeah,
go.
but it's people
All
that's celebrities,
all you're
period.
seeing is 20 minutes, of their life. And if they didn't like how the video turned out, they do it again. Therefore, it's not real. Like it's dead food. Why are
Okay.
you sitting there watching
Right.
and taking in dead food? Like, allow it.
Okay, so not similarly, but would you have an issue, if you had another half, a girlfriend or whatever, boyfriend, who constantly tweeted and posted selfies of you lot and tweeted about a relationship online?
Hell yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
bruv.
Yeah.
Why? What you would be?
Yes,
you would be against
bruv.
it?
Like, allow it.
I would.
Why?
I mean, but
No, I'm
what-
not saying that we went to the party. I'm talking about she's talking about the good stuff you do for her, or I love my boyfriend so much.
Because this is the same, right? Because exactly how all these have ended, yeah. That's the same girl that's gonna put on every bad thing you do as well, yeah.
Subliminals.
Exactly. Just bare like, just
And you know-
just so you get bare people loving you, like, yeah, he's so great, blah blah blah. The second she puts on, oh, he did this. Like,
Okay, alright.
Everyone's hating
but
you.
there
All
should be-
men are
there-
trash. You
There,
get me?
there
That
should be
same
like,
girl
you should
that
draw
put
the
on there.
line with that. Do you know
Just
what I
I
mean?
prefer someone to put on nothing. Just nothing.
Alright.
And every good thing.
Supposing-
every bad
supposing
thing.
your
Who
other
cares
half-
what other people think?
Okay, so, but supposing your other half is someone who has generally always done that. Before you, she's always put her business on social
put
media.
your business on there and leave me out of it.
No, but the
If
thing
I'm
is,
gonna put someone
I
on
wouldn't be
social
with someone
media,
like that.
Yeah.
Leave me out of it.
I have to be with them for like a really long time. Like I've put pictures up of guys that I've been with.
And you've taken them down the
No, I
moment
haven't.
your
I
relationship
haven't.
is
I haven't.
finished.
On my
So if we go through
no,
your
I
Insta
haven't.
right
On my
now,
Instagram. On my Instagram, there
Alright,
is.
let's have a
Go
look.
on. You can have a look on my Instagram.
pull your file.
There's
Right.
one person I recently went on holiday with them as well, but they're actually
see
my
that
friends
still.
now.
Okay.
Yeah, that's you know about
Yeah,
him.
yeah.
He's a very very good friend of mine. Now.
right. So,
There's no such thing.
okay,
as
so
good
would
friends
you
if
would you
slept
deliberately
with
tell
them.
your missus, don't put my business out, do not mention me on
If
social
I
media
want to
whatsoever?
listen, if I was your
Yeah, I
girlfriend,
would.
if I want to put a motherfucking picture up of us, then I'm putting up a motherfucking picture
Right,
of us.
yeah,
right.
You cannot
Different.
say shit. And if you don't want to be in my Snapchat, then get your
Yeah,
dickhead
that-
off my
right,
Snapchat.
that's what I'm saying. She wants you to be in a
Simple,
Snapchat
point
and
blank,
all sorts, yeah?
period.
What are
I
you
do
saying?
what I want to do, and that's just how it goes.
Guys, change your missus, yeah? And she said, every time you wake up, you see snap, bro.
Not every day.
Not every day, but you know what I mean?
Chipmunk.
Like, Insta, and you see a couple tweets about you and all that. What are you going to say?
Do you know what? Because I'm not on social media,
Yeah.
maybe I wouldn't care. Because I don't see that. I don't see the result of it.
Right.
So do you know what? I might not really care because, but I see. Well, I was talking about in like couples. Me, I probably wouldn't care because I'm not on social media. It's like I probably wouldn't. Like I said, the same girl who's gonna put out all the good things about you,
Yeah.
but every bad little thing you do when you don't take
That's
out the
not
bin
him.
or something. Oh, this news in my life. Let me say, you ain't put out the bin. So
Okay.
it's like I probably wouldn't care. To be
Right.
fair, because I don't see the result of it.
What about you,
But
Clint?
if I was on there,
You're on social media. Hypothetically, if your missus was on there and she's putting selfies of you,
Me and gonna have words.
yeah?
Yeah, I'm not having that.
What, not once in a while, just not.
Once in a while it's cool, but
Right.
big elaborate post 24/7
I mean,
is
it's
long.
not all day, every day.
That's,
I mean,
that's what we're talking about. All day,
just
every day.
depends.
Occasionally it's sweet and it's nice.
But I suppose then it's part of
what do you think he looks like him? Yes. No, it doesn't. No, it definitely doesn't.
All black brothers look the same. That's a
That's
living.
so
That's
so
just because he's got
rude.
dreads.
You're in there, cuz.
That's bad, man. But okay, so you wouldn't mind because you're not on there.
yeah,
You-
I don't think I would mind because I'm not on there. If
Yeah.
I was on there, then
I'm happy that my missus ain't on
I
Twitter no
would-
more.
I
She
would.
won't be tweeting about me anyway, and she only puts an odd selfie of me on her Instagram on special occasions, but she's not about that. So it would do my head in. I would have words, bruv. If my missus did that, it would piss
Do you know
me
what?
off.
I like to keep it private now, though. Before I used to really want to like have my ex-boyfriend.
Oh, really?
On,
Why is that?
Suppose. Well, go on.
what do you mean? I used to want to have it private before. Like I never used to. Like, I mean, like I used to want to have it like out in the open.
So
Yeah.
is there a difference between private and secret?
Do you know what? I just feel like now not everyone needs to be in my business because what I show on Instagram and social media is not who I really am. Do you know what I mean?
And also, when the posts slow down and all of a sudden there's no posts of him and it's just you.
then people start
Yeah?
questioning your business.
Right, there you go. You have to start explaining yourself.
So
That's all long.
Is there a difference between private and secret?
No.
yeah, I think
No,
I think the
there
difference
is a
between private and
difference between
secret.
private
Sorry,
and
yes,
secret.
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
The
100%.
difference between private and secret is why you're being private.
Because you
I
want
think.
to be.
What, go on. What do you mean? Go
why?
on.
Bro, I'm in relationships that are secret because I
Why?
don't want people to know.
Why is that? Why do you not want
Why do you want
people to
people to
know,
know?
though?
Why
Is that
basically
because you're
booty calls,
ashamed
isn't
of the way they
No, because I might affect other situations.
What is wrong
Man's
with you
out here,
lot?
bro.
Seriously.
What do you mean
You
you lot?
lot. You lot.
What do you mean you
I'm
lot?
a married man. What are you
I'm
talking
just
about?
saying,
I don't
that's-
do.
Don't hide behind the rings.
Yeah, look,
Secret
I'm a married
piece of
man.
shit.
I'm a
private,
married
because
man,
you're
bro. I don't
keeping
do
it-
them things, bro.
You're keeping it to yourself because you're a private person. But it depends on the reason why. Because I'm a private person.
Hi,
but
excuse me,
sometimes.
excuse
So what's
me.
private? What's private and what's secret? Go on.
I'm not your man. Take me off your Snapchat.
What? Who are you
What's-
talking? What?
What's
I'm
private
not
and
your
what's
man.
secret?
Take
So
me
what's
off
secret?
your
What's secret?
Snapchat.
You can't talk to
No,
me about my
secret is when you're
Snapchat.
being private for alternative
Yeah,
reasons.
man. I'm barely your friend.
Is there a difference between private and secret?
Yeah,
Yes.
there is a difference between private and secret.
Private is like you keeping it on the low. You don't really say nothing.
Right.
Secret, that shit. No one. It's like death.
Has anyone done that before?
No, private isn't keeping it on the low. Private is like, for example,
Private is
me.
just not trying to have it out there. Sorry.
Yeah, keeping it on the low.
That's not keeping it on the low.
Oh, you talk about keeping it on the low.
You could say to me, "How was your weekend?" or "What did you and your missus get up to?" I could say, "Mind your business." That's not me. That's me keeping it private.
That's private. Secret is I ain't got a missus.
There you go.
That's what I'm
That's
saying, bro.
secret.
Have you ever done that?
Bro, don't ask me stupid questions, bro. You know the answer.
No, but the listeners of GH don't
We
know
don't know the answer,
Curtis.
yeah, not everyone
We're trying
knows
to
the
get to
answer.
know you.
Like,
Who is Curtis?
Right now, I'm being private.
Is there anything wrong with having a secret relationship?
Why would you have a secret relationship though?
No, not nothing. Yeah,
Well, a woman wouldn't.
there is.
A woman would.
It's not like,
I said a woman
if
would.
you're having a secret relationship, you're doing something morally not right.
Okay, fair enough. Random question though. This is for Shay, yeah? Because I heard this the other day. Yeah.
What? This is a random question for me.
yeah. So, if your female friend, one of your friends,
Okay.
yeah, likes Jordan, yeah,
Right.
whoever Jordan is, yeah. So he likes Jordan, yeah, and he don't like her, but he likes you, yeah.
He don't like her, but he likes me. But
Yeah.
I bring him for. I bring my friend for Jordan.
No. Your friend has said to you that he likes Jordan, yeah.
Right.
But you know that he likes you, and you know you might be interested in him. Yeah. Would you? And he wants to move to you. Would you allow it?
What? So hold on. My friend.
Likes Jordan.
Likes Jordan.
She's told you she likes
She's
Jordan.
told me she's like Jordan, but Jordan likes me.
Yeah.
But do I like Jordan?
Yeah.
Then bye, bitch.
Okay.
Bye,
Right.
bitch. Listen. Let me tell you something. Hold on. Sorry. Is Jordan your baby father? No. Did you have any sexual relations with Jordan
no,
before?
he did- no.
So let me tell you something. If
But
Jordan
when I
don't
used to
like
move
you,
like that, I was a piece of shit.
No, because what I'm saying is what I'm saying is.
No. But okay, cool. It depends. Like, if you're talking about like my friend, she's lusted after him like since they were at school and stuff. Like, maybe I might be a little bit more sensitive.
Build a
No.
bridge
But
and
bitch,
get over
exactly.
it.
But
Right.
bitch, let me tell you something. You should let me be happy.
No,
Like,
the reason why I'm asking because I did something else, and the girl said the moment she knows that the friend likes Jordan, that's it. That's the end of it. She's not pursuing nothing, whatever.
Does she listen to the podcast?
No,
Hold on,
so-
Tell her she idiot.
if I was a friend and
So she's saying basically, if her friend liked Jordan,
yeah,
regardless of what you liked or whatever, if she liked it and she told you she liked him, that's it. Jordan can't move to you.
why?
Lying.
That's what
Why?
well, the guys are
Hold on,
saying
let me
that's
tell you
bullshit.
something.
The guys are
So
saying it's
potentially,
bullshit.
you could really, you're gonna cock block yourself for potentially what could be your future husband, the best penis ever that you've ever experienced in your whole entire life.
Bruv.
Why would you do that to yourself? Do you love your friend? Do you love your friend more than you love
Bruv,
You
yourself?
hear
Throw
that,
a
Jordan?
good
You got
throw.
the best penis ever.
Throw a good man into the middle of a group of girls and watch the madness unfold, bro.
Raw.
No,
For a good man.
Yeah, a good.
For
Bruv.
any man, period. into a bunch of women. Listen, like no, listen.
Because the men were saying it's every man for themselves. If she don't like you and I like her,
Bruv, girls are worse.
Yeah,
than
they
men.
are, to be
Bruv,
fair.
I think a men, yeah, if like you would take their boys' feelings into consideration more than a girl would, bruv.
you reckon?
Yeah, bruv, definitely. Girls, bruv, they will stab that friend in the
Savages.
back, bruv. And I mean literally.
Okay. Alright, that's a good thing. It's just a random thing I wanted to.
That's really random.
Yeah, it's only because I heard it today in it, so I thought I put it in there.
Now everyone's gonna think like you are
That
just
you'd
such
snake
a
your
savage.
friend. That's cool.
I wouldn't snake my friend.
You just said you would.
I wouldn't snake my friend. I'd tell the bitch, listen,
The
Sorry.
bitch, you know.
sorry, bitch. No, joking.
The obstacle
friend.
in
What
your
about your
way.
Yeah,
friends? What
obstacle
about
away.
what about your friend's ex?
No, then that's a no go. That's just not even in question.
Nah, never.
No, definitely not.
Wait.
Why are you asking
I'm just
that,
asking,
Curtis?
innit? I'm just asking the question.
What about you, Curtis?
I don't give a shit.
No, it depends on the situation, like how deep it was, isn't it?
What do you mean how deep?
No,
it is?
I,
talking about an
no,
ex-girlfriend,
do you know
we're
what?
not talking
I've
about
got a friend, a friend's ex-girlfriend, but she was my girlfriend for time. Like after,
I thought you just.
like no, like So it's
you
not
dating the
like
same girl?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
So you're a
like-
piece of shit.
No, because we obviously had feelings for each other, and I was with her for years. It's like it wasn't just a
So
bang.
you was a
thing.
piece of shit for a few
But
years.
I know someone at work.
No,
I know
no,
someone
no.
at work who's, how do I get this now? He married his best friend's ex.
Yeah, that's it's
Are they
all-
Caucasian?
They're Indian still.
Why do you have to bring like race into it?
No, they're Indian. They're Indian
Okay.
still. But yeah, so
If it was black people, you'd be reading about it in the South London press.
Someone dead. But anyway, next topic though. I want to know, in your opinion, is it harder in today's society to be a black male or female?
Let's start with Shay.
Or
Well,
woman
can
of
I
colour?
be the last in that question? Because first of all, I'm not black.
Woman of colour then.
Why?
A woman of colour. I mean, this is the thing. I mean,
What do you class yourself as?
what do I identify as?
Yeah.
See, do you know what? I used to identify as white, but then my friends used to laugh at me when I used to say that.
Rightly
I'd be
so.
like, guys, I'm the only white person in the building.
Try and get that privilege, innit?
And then everyone started laughing at me and was like, Shay, you're not white. Like,
You're not
You're
white.
not.
I'm not white.
You're
I'm
not white.
Off-white.
what,
Rah.
like beige?
Gone off. Now, what do you
I'm
mean
not
off
white.
white?
I'm mixed race. I'm Eastern Asian and white.
Right, okay.
So
So,
white people, you're not even mixed race.
Well, to white people, what mixed race has to be what, black and white?
To white people, you're black.
no, I don't
What?
agree with that. I don't think white people class Shay as
so.
black.
No, I'm definitely not black.
I don't
No,
think-
I
don't-
think white people class people as white, black, and other.
I come under other. I have been told to go back to my own country, and I'm like, hello. I've got a British passport. Like I'm.
To be fair, I think we all have been told that at some point in our lives.
Well, yeah.
Alright, first of all, before I ask that question,
What was the question?
I get to that question in a minute, but I got asked the other day, what do you class your nationality as? If someone says, what
British.
Me, I class myself British,
Right.
but I wouldn't.
But you're
I would
ethnic-
never say English.
Right.
I don't know why that is.
Right, okay.
But I class myself British.
Right.
But
'Cause it's
I don't know
kinda-
why I would never say
are you? English people class themselves as English, they don't
Yeah,
like British.
yeah, exactly,
Because
exactly.
Scottish people class themselves as Scottish, Welsh
Yeah,
people say
yeah,
Welsh.
yeah, yeah.
But then
I mean-
there's an Australian guy in my workplace says, I class you English people as Brits, but then I class Scottish as Scottish and Welsh as Welsh, but it's all great, it's all Britain.
Yeah.
What do you class yourself as?
I don't know, you know. I never really thought about it.
AKA.
That's the start.
Okay,
no, I'll
next.
probably say Black British. I would just say.
Right, because I said, it depends where I am. Because if I'm over here, I'll just say, I'm English. I don't say British, I say I'm English.
I'll never say that.
But
Never say that.
If I'm abroad and someone say where you're from, they're not talking about am I from England. They're talking about where my heritage is.
So that's your
So I say
ethnic
Jamaican.
origin.
Yes, I say Jamaican. Because they know that they can tell from where I talk that I'm English, but they don't mean that. They mean like where's your parents from?
Yeah, you have to ask
It
these
depends where
days.
you are. Like you
If you're in a
said.
foreign country,
Yeah, but they come up to you and they just ask. They hadn't heard you speak.
What? So if
if they
you're
let me speak, then
That's what I'm
it's
saying.
it's
Yeah.
English. But a lot of times they say no. But where from? Like
Yeah,
where
yeah.
your parents
And then
from?
we just, I think we all just say Jamaican.
yeah.
We
Yeah.
just,
Yeah.
No, I think that's more if a white person asks you where you're from, then you're more likely to say Jamaican because they probably think
Yeah, that's a
they're
good point.
probably asking about your heritage because they know you ain't English.
Yeah. No,
Like
that's
English,
a-
English. They know.
When people ask me where am I from, I think like my
Yeah,
background.
they know because I'm.
Right.
Yeah,
But then when I
would
say to some
yeah.
people like, but you sometimes you have to be specific. Like I have to say to some guys like where are you from? Like what's your background? As in like
Yeah.
where your parents.
No,
from?
I would
Because-
say the opposite to what you just said because
Yeah.
I think if someone here asks me where I'm from, I would automatically think they mean where my parents from.
No, here I say London, bruv. What do you
But
mean?
abroad, if someone says where I'm from, I say British because
Right, okay.
I don't get cussed
So-
out now
so what do you
by
say?
those Jamaicans saying I'm Jamaican.
What do you say?
Depends on who's asking. 9 times out of 10 British.
You don't say English.
I don't say English because I associate English with like
fish and chips.
Tom. Nah,
NF,
with
bro.
NF, Tommy
Yeah,
Robinson, the England flag hanging outside the window with the dog Bruno barking in the front yard. That's
That's
what I
English.
associate with English.
Do you don't know the words
I
of the
say
national anthem?
British.
I think I asked it before, but do you know the words of the national anthem?
I know God save our
Gracious Queen, that's all I
gracious
know.
Queen, long live our noble Queen. God save the Queen.
No.
Even nah.
Do you know the words of the national anthem?
Something
I don't know.
glorious.
I know words to the American one.
Are you joking?
Yeah.
Only because of that Quavo thing.
What Quavo thing?
Quavo singing national anthem.
No, I heard he was gonna. I ain't heard it. I heard he was gonna. No. I don't think you should do
What
that.
about Carl Lewis singing that shot? Have you ever seen that?
That was awful, poor guy.
So the original question.
Yeah. In your opinion, is it harder to be a black male or black female in today's society, growing up in this country?
A black.
I think. Actually, I don't know.
I don't even think I think that's such an easy question.
Go on. What do you
Harder.
say? Yeah.
I think
Black female. Easily, I think.
Yeah? Why?
Bro, because I think it goes like if you're a white male, you got life, you got it good, yeah.
Yeah.
And then I think white female, then black man, then black female. Bro.
Why?
I agree.
Why black female?
Black females are the hardest.
At the end of the day, the way the world is, women get less respect in the world than men do. It's just the way it is.
Yeah,
Right.
period.
And so, and then black people get less respect than white people do in this country. In the world in general, bro. It's run, but it's a white man's world, yeah?
Right.
So, that's just natural. It's just the natural way it is. And I think a lot of black men can get opportunities. A lot of black men can get opportunities from white people because I think they feel intimidated sometimes.
Say that again?
I think sometimes white people feel like white men will maybe feel intimidated by a black man. Yeah.
Yeah.
So sometimes give him an opportunity.
Yeah.
Because it's like.
But do you think that works both ways? If they feel
sometimes a bit of both. But you can still get, if you're smart about it.
Yeah.
I think you can still get ahead as a black man, because in a way you kind of intimidate white people a little bit. Like just naturally, where a white woman, like a black woman, like that's difficult, man. I think personally, it's much easier to be a black man because it's just easier to be a man in general.
That's
Well, do you think it's easier to be a man?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Because I think about, sorry to cut you.
Yeah.
I think about if I ever had kids, and if I ever had kids, what would I prefer? Would I prefer to have boys or would I prefer to have girls? And I would prefer to just have girls, not boys, because I think raising boys is hard.
Right.
Boys is
Raising
easy.
girls.
But I'm not
I'll
go
tell
on.
you why. I'll tell you the only reason why I think this is because only with a female, all you have to worry about is if I became a single mum, all I would have to worry about is having a girl is just to make sure she's not a hoe. With a guy, I can't stop him from coming into like gun crime.
That's what I'm saying,
and
because I'm not talking about job opportunities and stuff. I'm talking about you going out on the road, yeah. You're more likely to be stabbed as a black man, than a black woman, yeah. You've got the peer pressure of gangs and all that, whatever. You've got the police stopping and searching you, blah blah. What the stereotypical view they have of you already.
Yeah, but in my
Don't live in South London
exactly
then.
what I'm saying.
Yeah, but it's just not
That's
just
what I'm saying.
South
In my eyes,
London.
You're gonna get lynched by white.
No, in
Yeah.
my eyes, it's not. You're not more likely to get stabbed off anyone if you take yourself off the road, man.
No, but
It's
what
not-
gets you into the road situation? Because why is it that white guys and black women, they're not on the roads?
Come out at ends then.
Black women on the roads.
They're not on the roads,
no,
bro.
bro. What's the
percentage?
High Street, bro? Black women on the road, bro.
Yeah, but you know, they're not like
And bare white man on the road as well.
no, bro. No,
Go
bro.
walk
Not
up there
like-
1 p.m.
Yeah, but
1
not like
p.m.
the areas, not like
Everything.
the other areas. Like predominantly, it's the black men, innit? It's the black boys.
Someone pulled up on my bro the other day. I swear I was telling you.
Yeah, you did. Black boys, innit?
Well, somebody pulled up on your road.
Someone pulled up on my bro the other day.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying. Like the pressure's there.
Yeah, but
But that's because of where we are.
I'm talking bigger picture.
Yeah,
I'm
but it
talking
doesn't matter about
I'm
where
not
you are
talking
because in
about,
this day and age it's bad.
No,
Like,
but I think what you said, I've always said I want a girl, yeah. But just because I want like a daddy's girl. But I think it'd be easier to raise a boy for me because I think as a girl, you know how to raise a girl. I as a man know how to raise a man. I don't think I struggle to raise a girl. Because I
you
don't
would
know.
struggle to raise a girl.
Yeah,
You
I
would
don't
or you
know
wouldn't.
I think I would because I don't know
Yeah.
how to raise a girl. I know how to. I think I
Yeah,
know
of
how to
course.
raise a boy.
That's why kids need both parents, not just.
What would be the most important male role model in that girl's life?
Yeah, but you would in the boy's life as well, though.
You have to remember as well.
Girls is different though.
It also depends on what aspects we're thinking of, because right now you're talking about jobs, yeah, but then you was also talking about possibly being on the roads. But then if we're talking about relationships, yeah, and I think I touched on this with you a couple of weeks ago, D-Man.
Yeah.
You see black women, right?
Yeah.
There are already it's a fact that there are more women on this earth
Yeah.
than men, right? So men already have enough choice. Now, most black men tend nowadays not to limit themselves in terms of race, right?
Yeah.
A lot of black men will go out with white women, Indian women, whatever. But a lot of black women still in 2017, the majority of them don't tend to date outside their race. So what you'll find is that their pool of men that they're choosing from
Is smaller. Yeah.
Do you understand? Compared to us, man, where the pool is just anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say what you were
And
gonna
do you
say.
think, okay, so
In that aspect as well, you find that women kind of, I wouldn't say lower their standards, but they move different or they behave different because they're starting to reach their 30s and they're not in a relationship, and how they for me, I think things are a hell of a lot harder
I agree
for black women.
but do you
Yeah, but
think,
the thing is, you can't really say it's hard for a black woman because she chooses not to.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
is it a choice thing or is it because is it
That's
necessary,
their
like she hasn't got
I'm just
the,
saying, so
she's
a
not
black
on-
man and a black woman make exactly the same choices in life. Yeah. So both of them not on roll. Both of them will date anyone. Both of them will.
I'm just saying that's
I think
one
it's harder.
aspect.
Yeah, but I'm saying if you make exactly the same choices, I think you're limited more if you're a black woman.
I agree with that. I was just finding out that one aspect as well. But you could say that about choices. But with me, like growing up, I only ever dated and went out with like black girls.
Yeah.
So I don't know why CJ is looking at me weird like that. It's the truth, bruv. Okay.
Nah, I hear that. I actually do think it's hard to be a black woman, but it's another interesting point that was raised the other day because there was a split of opinion and something I listened to the other day, and they said the guys thing is totally like I said, the gangs and all that is a bit more to consider. That's what it was. So
Yeah, but then just keep them off the road, innit?
easier said than done, bro.
No,
When you've got look at the factors,
It is
bro.
easier
When
said
you've got an
than done.
absence of black dads, yeah.
Yeah,
When-
but then just be but that's your job as a dad, isn't it?
No, but ask yourself why there's so many absent fathers then?
Because women are hard work, innit?
No.
Yes, they are, bruv. Yes, they are.
Are you saying women are black women? Are you saying women are black women because
No, women, bro. There's plenty mixed race kids out, like got their fathers about.
So it's the black man's issue then.
No, it's a
Pram
woman's
check.
issue.
Hold on.
I'm not saying black men and all women.
Wait.
No, I
Hold
said
on.
women are hard work.
Hold on.
Yeah, go on.
Relationships are hard work. Period. You don't. Do you have any kids?
No,
Yeah, you're
No,
talking like you
not
don't
yet.
have any kids. You're going on like
I will do with 3 months.
what? Are you having a baby?
Well, we don't really discuss this on the podcast, but
Oh, okay.
There's a difference between private and secret, yeah?
Yeah, but hold on. You just don't just say it like that. Well, I just spilt the beans. But yeah, okay.
It's because women chat too much.
About women
no.
chat
But
too
what are you
much.
saying about relationships, God?
See, that's why things are
Yeah,
secret. You can't let you around.
No. Relationships are hard work.
They are hard
But
work.
that's why
So
so
you
many
can't
have-
just
that's
blame it
why-
on
Why
a woman.
Why do so many men leave then? Why is it?
Because you know
No,
what?
I mean,
It's easier for them to leave, isn't it?
Right.
Obviously, it's easier for them to leave, get up and just leave.
Right, okay.
No, but plenty of women dash them out.
Why have you always got to put
It's
a
always
negative
no,
on the
but it's-
women
no, but it's
for?
al- no, but
Yeah,
I'm
because
saying it's
maybe
not
they
always
might be
the-
tired of
it's
your
not always the men-
bullshit.
It's not always men
That's
that
why.
left me.
Maybe because they might be tired of your bullshit and you ain't putting your weight and you ain't cleaning the house.
The
Maybe
best
that's
thing
why she
to
kicked you
happen-
out.
Clean
The
the
best
yard.
thing to happen, yeah, was that we found out, as much as it hurt me, yeah, the best thing that we found out was that Jay-Z cheated on Beyonce. If Beyonce can get cheated on,
Everybody can get
Well, this is it.
No, but so
Yeah?
she's with Jay-Z. Like, if Beyonce was with you, you're not cheating.
Can I ask Wait, stop it. Can I ask a question?
Yeah, go
and I want people to answer this honestly, because obviously this is like
This podcast is
there's so much
100%
testosterone in this building.
Yeah.
So what percentage does everyone think? Do you believe that every man on this planet is a cheater?
I think every man on this planet has cheated. Or will cheat.
Wow.
Has cheated or will
okay,
cheat in their lifetime.
No, but I'm talking about okay.
Oh,
so
you
what
talking about-
percentage of men cheat are cheaters?
Oh.
And what percentage
No, what
are?
makes you a cheater? Just cheating once.
No, you could
Yeah,
have cheated.
define- yeah, okay.
Okay, so you could have cheated once, but then you've got married.
It's about adult relationships and whatnot,
Yeah,
yeah?
adult relationships.
who's
Okay,
he
I'm gonna
talking
say-
about, Shay?
What are we classing as cheating here?
No, you just said that people cheat and then they get married. I'm just wondering who you're talking about.
No.
What
Adult
is wrong with you?
relationships, I'd say about 60%.
60% of men cheat.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I would have. Okay, go on. Can everyone else answer?
I mean
that
that
question?
40.
What do you mean, like after?
Yo, when you get to a long-term relationship, like
I would have
like,
said more, but
No, I would say less.
yeah.
No, I know bare man, yeah, that like
60%
just
of men
run
will
around
cheat.
doing whatever. But then you get older, you
get
settle
tired
down,
of
and
it.
just
So how many percentage do you think it is of men cheat?
what in the whole life, or like once they proper
No,
settle
I'm talking
down.
about how much percentage of this whole population of male population cheat.
Cheat or have cheated? Because I'm saying have cheated.
Cheat.
Oh, cheat.
Have cheated. You've.
No,
you've
no,
been-
I
you've
depends
been
what
six
stage-
months, like,
You could
other
cheat
than
when you're
that.
like 20 years old.
Yeah, it depends what stage of your life you're in.
Yeah.
Like I'll tell you, when I was
I'm talking about like getting married and like.
Oh, I'm
cheating.
gonna
yeah.
say 60%.
when they're married,
Yeah.
60% cheat.
60%. Oh no, people,
You know, when it
not
comes
men.
when they've
people.
after they've
No, I
played
say a lot
around.
You
less.
find women as well.
Yeah.
No, I'm
yeah.
not asking you about the woman. I'm
Alright,
asking you
women,
about the
men.
man.
Alright, men.
30.
That's what I was gonna say. 30%.
I'll say 40.
30%.
I'll say 40.
Are you fucking joking?
I'll say 40.
Are you saying that because you bang bare married man and it should be higher?
No.
Okay.
What do you think it is
I
then?
haven't banged that many actually. Just one.
What do you reckon?
Just one.
I just. What?
Jesus, hold me.
I'm just like, I don't even know what to say. I have slept with some people that have been in relationships. What?
Yeah,
Most guys are sitting with girls that have been in
yeah,
relationships.
Exactly, but I think it's a lot higher. I think it's like probably like a 80%.
80%?
80% of people
Nah, that's
married.
fuckery.
Men, yeah.
And let's leave that there.
What do you reckon? You said 30.
He's a 30.
What do you reckon?
70%.
I reckon less than 30, man.
So, really?
I think you don't understand. Men get bored of cheating, man.
It's hard work. You get bored of sex.
I think men get bored of trying to not get caught.
I've got to lie. Got to change clothes. Got to
So
wash my
there you
dick
have
in
it, all the
sink.
women that are listening right now.
Right.
I wouldn't know about any of that, but yeah.
Yeah, black men don't cheat anyway.
And on
Hold
that,
on. It's been. Can I just say, in one of your podcasts before, somebody said that all black men cheat. So
who said that?
somebody said that. I'm pretty sure it's
No
been
one
said
here
in one of
could-
your podcasts.
Nobody here.
Probably Azaz probably.
Yeah, probably
But
as
a
yeah.
joke, as a joke.
So on that note,
If you can't pull it up right now, yeah, to confirm it, can you retract that statement and
No, but I
apologize and apologize, yeah, for throwing dirt on the GH name?
did it?
You don't do that all
Nobody
by
said that.
yourself. So am I supposed to be retracting that statement now?
Yes, you are, because
Oh,
you can't
okay.
prove it.
And
Yeah,
thank
'cause
you
I-
for retracting it.
Thank you.
And on that note, it's a great place to wrap up.
Thanks for having me.
No problem. We enjoyed your company. CJ,
It's been a pleasure.
it's been real. So, for myself, D-Man,
Me, Don Mega.
If you ever tried to wrap up a show and you ain't
keep
said the
saying that, I
social
keep forgetting
medias,
it.
I'm gonna
Yeah, yeah.
slap you,
I don't know it. What is
so
it?
the Twitter, all of it, the Twitter, the Instagram, the SoundCloud, the Mixcloud, it is GH Headquarters. Get following us on all of those platforms. And even our own personal ones. D-Man's is El Phenomenal 25. He does the 40 debate show every Saturday on Top FM, 10 o'clock in the morning until midday, alongside Double D and Big Sam. I'm no longer on radio, fuck that, can't be bothered. But my Twitter handle is Flex in the City. Give me a follow, I'm always causing trouble on there as well. Shout out to the producer, man.
Oh, we got YouTube as well.
Hey, the YouTube, yeah,
so
just
we'll-
search GH.
we'll soon be on iTunes
GH
as well.
Headquarters.
So, we'll get
All right,
that sorted. But
now
yeah.
we can wrap it up.
Right. Thank you for that.
All right, we out.
Alright, thanks for our guests for coming as well.
Anytime.
No, we was talking to
Anytime.
Curtis still. Big up Curtis.
That is so rude.
God bless you, brother.
South Norwood in the building.
I know.
No one cares about South Norwood. Take
bit
your
of our
aubergines.
location as well.
What
Jesus
vegetables
Christ.
he brought in here? What
How
are they
you getting
called?
home?
How am I getting home? Uber.
Anyway,
All right
thank
then.
you for tuning in. Until next time. Peace.
Bye.